Hi everybody, so it is one of your favorite LuLaRoe people. This is LuLaRoe Kelly May. You guys know me just as Kelly. Let's just go with Kelly. So you guys requested, and here I am to deliver a styling video all about the fabulous Carly. What is the best part about the Carly? You get to go 1 or 2 sizes down from your normal. Now we all run into that same dilemma of, oh, that print is so cute, it's just not my size. I'm here to show you today how you can wear it undersized and oversized. I'm typically a medium, so in a Carly I do a small or an extra small. Let me start with, it's a swing style dress, so it's not going to be huggy at all. It's nice and flowy. As you can see, it swings out from the body, nice and loose in the sleeves, fits great on the shoulders. And if you look at the back or the front, so you have a 5-inch drop from the back to the front. That's what I think makes this dress so versatile. I wanted to show you a couple of different easy ways that you can style this. If you want to disguise that pocket, is to layer. So what I'll do is I'll grab one of the easiest things if you don't have a lot of time to get ready and get where you're going. Everybody has one of these in their closet. Does not have to be LuLaRoe. Everybody's got a jean jacket. Throw on your jean jacket, boom, and look at that. It adds just a little bit more of like a casual night out, summer night. This makes me think summer, kind of fall, springy, which hopefully that's coming soon here. So you're throwing on this jean jacket. Easy enough. Now throughout the video, you're gonna see other ways that I style it, by tying it, by belting it. Same thing it applies when you're wearing this jean jacket. You could wear it with it tied to the side down here. You could wear it with this layered over a cassie. Don't think that this is the only way I can wear it, because you'd be wrong. You can wear it multiple ways. So look at how great. See how that jean jacket kind of helps pull that in and gives it just a little bit more. Your eye's gonna catch more on it. And I don't see a pocket, which is, I mean, for some people, it's great. I prefer to have the pocket there. And you got your jean jacket. So here's one way to do it. Joy is a great piece, very underrated. It's a full-length vest style. And this is another great one. We're gonna get into that warmer weather. Look at that. And I'll back up a little bit here so you can see, split on the side, so you're still gonna choke it out, set off. And I'm gonna pull it to the side like this. Gives it that fun, extra flirty look. Another way that I actually really like to wear the Joy with the Carly. And you can just belt your Carly simply on its own. I'll show you how to do that. But here's it belted with a Joy on. And you're thinking, wow, you can belt that? Yeah, you can, and it's really easy. How cute and fun is that? So now what I've done is made this kind of almost look like it's one piece, but given it just a little pop. Takes it in, and what I do is I put it around my natural waist. My narrowest area right up on top, which is right about here. And it's just a fun, another look. Kind of flares out like this. If you wanted to, you could definitely pull the Joy like this, over like this. Super cute that way as well. You can take that belt and you're like, I don't really want the belt on the inside. Well, again, and you know, this is the way I go in the morning if I'm ready to, you know, gotta get the kid ready, gotta get myself ready. What I do is I just simply belt it on the inside just like this. It changes the whole dynamic of the dress. Now again, you can have the Joy on like this, or just let it hang naturally like this, and you've got that little peekaboo with the belt. It takes in the Carly a little bit. How fabulous is that? This is the Shirley. It's tapered throughout in the body, a little bit tapered more in the arms. Again, look at how great. I'm gonna just leave the belt on to show you. It tapers down and throughout. So, you know, if you have a Shirley, throw it over your Carly. There are lots of options for solids with the Shirleys. You can have lots of options for solids with the Carly dress. So you go like this, and just like that. And again, the same thing applies here. Have the belt off if you want to just have that loose boho chic kind of style. Chic style. You can go like this, or this is another really cute way to do it. And just adjust it as needed, but belt your Shirley as well. Way that I want to style it mean, I love just throwing on the Carly as is and letting it be, but you can do different knots, you can do different styles with it. So I'm going to change into a pattern one. I really want you to see what I'm doing in regards to the different styles with the bands, even a quarter trick. Who'd have thunk it? You can do a quarter trick with the Carly and change the whole look of it. A lot of this, some of it I am going to show on the mannequin here. It is easier to do when it's still on the hanger. All right, so I'm back and I'm actually in an extra, extra small. Now, if you notice the difference, what this does is it's a little bit shorter. It's a little bit more snug up top here. And I'm okay with that. This is not grabbing uncomfortably. So it does take some of that length out. It's a little bit shorter. But this is actually when I love a print, and I love this print. This dress is a belt, so let's tag on it. But this is one of the ways that I want people to know you can actually go under on your size. Very dependent sometimes on how chesty you might be, but this pattern is very forgiving, and that's why I say go with a pattern. It's more camouflage. So what I do this with, I usually will do it with the jeans. It's very cute with the jeans. But what I do is I just grab a simple hair tie, just like this. One of these ouchless ones, and I'll go right here and I'll push in, and you push that fabric in and then just kind of grab a handful of it, adjust it as needed. I like to go more towards my natural waist, and then I just take that and I band it around there until it's tight. 2 to 3 times, depends on how much elasticity your hairband has, but just a couple times. And because this is a size smaller, I don't have as much fabric to work with. Whereas when you oversize, you have a little bit more to go with. So I'm just going to adjust it like this, and I'll come up and show you there. So what it does is it's ruched it right there. And I typically kind of have it right here. I could put a belt around this. I can tie it up on the side. And when you're done, just pop it out like this and shake it out. Also, grab it down here, kind of grab this fabric down right, just like this. Give a little bit of peekaboo, show off those awesome LuLaRoe leggings. But you're going to take this material and you're going to just twist it. Give it a good twist. Twist it all around. And then I'm just going to twist it around itself, kind of like a bun. And then I'm going to poke it through. Again, because this is an extra, extra small, it's a size typically down from what I normally do. I don't have as much fabric to work with, but it is still working. So I go just like this, kind of give it that little style, and look at that. I've pulled it up, I can adjust it. I usually, like I said, I will do this with jeans, but this is just to show you. I just have my leggings on right now, but just knot it up to the side, and you could do this with any of your LuLaRoe Carlys. I just want to give you an option with a smaller size instead of an oversized. But I'll show you an oversized too. It gives you a little bit more to work with. So here's an extra, extra small. If you wanted to take in some length on the back, and a lot of people sometimes maybe you don't want that varying length. So I'll take my lovely model Francesca here and turn her around and then bring her in closer so that you can see. So in the back right here, you're going to want to do this, typically I say on the hanger. If you have it on, that's fine. You can go like this, but you're going to want to layer something underneath. Go in here and you're going to push that fabric, and I'll pull it up here, just like this to show you. And you want to grab a bunch of that. And what you're doing is you're going to grab more from at the bottom here. Grab that up just like this, because you're going to shorten up that back. So again, you have all your material like this. Grab your hair tie and just pull it around. That only takes a couple. And then just adjust it. Look at that, the way it drapes in the back now. It's gorgeous, and what it's done, and I'll turn it to the side and back it up here. You see how it's pulled up some of that length? So you could do the same in the front if you wanted. You could belt it. You could just kind of tuck it underneath itself, just like this. Pretend you had jeans on or something like that. You can kind of tuck it underneath, make it like a top, or just leave it be. And because now the back is a little bit shorter than the front, just take this and adjust it until you get that length you want, making it more of a symmetrical dress. It's got a you know, it's even more all the way around. But this gives it a really fun look. It's really cute, and the drape on it in the back is great. Again, you're just gonna pull it like this. And if you're worried about wrinkles or anything of the sort, don't worry, because when you wash your LuLaRoe and you hang it back up, all of mine have washed right out. When you go with a fabric that's more like this, that polyester blend, I typically don't have an issue, even at the end of the day. And I use the ouchless hairbands, the more of the fabric ones. I find they don't really cut into anything. They're much more forgiving as far as the material. Also, another way to do this in the back, and everybody's got one of these, just grab a quarter, and then you're going to grab one of these little hairbands, just like this, small. So in the back, you could do 3 across, you can go 3 down, but you're like, Kelly, where do I put this quarter? Again, you're going to go underneath, anywhere you want. So you've got that quarter, or just holding in between your fingers. Take that rubber band, and you're going to want to go around it twice. Adjust as needed. Just like this. So what it does is I'll bring this camera up to the closer here. It makes it look like he's got a cute little button back there. So you can do this on the back. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do as many as you want. You can go 3 across. You can also do it on the front here, and I'll show you how it's done on the front, which is another really cute way to do it. Almost looks like you have a fancy kind of petticoat on. So make sure you have extra quarters on hand that your children have not stolen. So in the front here, again, you could do it with on the hanger. And this one's actually a pretty easy one that you can do while the dress is on you. So go like this, and you can adjust it afterwards, so don't worry if it seems a little off to you. Just got that rubber band right in there, and look at that. So what you're doing is you're pulling in the material around your natural waist, giving it a little bit more shape. Sometimes people don't like it as loose fitting right here, and that's where I will suggest maybe even size down 3. Give it a, you know, let it have it be a little bit tighter up here, so it's a little bit snugger around your natural waist. This is by no means snug, but you can do it like this again. 3 across. You can vary it in different lengths, do kind of an X. But I want to show you one of my absolute favorite ways to do the quarter trick with the Carly dress. So the first one I'll show you while it's still on the mannequin. Get my quarter out of here. And then turn it back around. I'm going to show you this one only because I can't do this on myself. Should have to do this while it's on a hanger. So you have your quarter back here, but we're just going to pop that loose. Just like that. Grab my quarter off of Francesca. All right, so this one might take you a few times. It definitely took me a little bit to get used to it. So I actually call this the wedding train drape. So you have your beautiful Carly on. Have it on your hanger. Now, most women, our bras kind of hit right about here, just below the shoulder braids where it clasps together. I suggest you go about 4 to 6 inches down from that. Why I suggest that is if you go more to naturally where your shoulders flex in and out, this is an easy way to accidentally pop somebody in the face with a quarter. I've experienced, I didn't hit them in the face, but the quarter popped out and flew ways down. So go about 4 to 6 inches down from where your bra line, where the clasp there, right here. And I call this, like I said, the wedding train drape. Don't grab too far apart, but grab 2 pieces. You're just gonna pinch it here and here. Pull one over the other one, using your other hand, the thumb as a guide. So you're gonna pinch it together, just like that, and take your quarter. I feel like this is a magic trick. But take that quarter and put it underneath the bottom where it's folded over. Find your quarter and take that rubber band. Now it's gonna be thicker, so if you're doing this with the leggings material, you may find that you need a little bit thicker of a rubber band to get this done. Make sure that the fabric is covering both flaps, I will say, are covering both sides. And then you're gonna wind this around twice. You might break a few rubber bands doing this, or lose a couple of rubber bands doing this. But you're gonna rope it around twice. That's gonna get it good and tight. Kind of just adjust it like this. And look what it's done there. Gorgeous. So it's definitely pulling in around your natural waistline even more, making this look a little bit more dressy, a little bit more fancier. And go like this. This is great in the back, but again, remember roughly 4 to 6 inches down from where your bra clasps in the back, just like that. Turn around to show you in the front. So what it's done, as you can see on Francesca here, it's naturally pulling in around your waist. Looks gorgeous, right? And it's great. And further in the back here, I'll show you. You're getting that, I call it a wedding train drape for that reason. It looks like the train of a wedding dress. It's so pretty. It gives a little bit extra dimension to it. Thank you, Francesca. So while I change out the quarter here, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually gonna change it to a Carly that's oversized, because a lot of you had questions on how to style the Carly oversized. So now I am in an extra large Carly, and you can tell, I'll back Francesca up here, that it's everybody, you know, I hear people commonly will say, oh my gosh, the Carly looks like an updated one. No. This is just if you want to wear this oversized and have more options. So I'm going to show you a couple things first to kind of take it in naturally when it's oversized, some very simple tricks. We're going to go back to that quarter first. So what I do instead of doing this on the back is on the side here, and you have a lot more material to work with. So I'm going to grab just a little bit further apart, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this fabric in and around so that it's not as loose anymore. This gives me a little bit extra length. I do have a little bit of a heel on. So I'm going to pinch and pinch, pull that over, take your quarter, it's just like we did in the back. And then I am going to rubber band that. Just like so. So what I've done now is I've pulled this in. So it's taking in some of that looseness right here that's helped, but also on the sleeves. So it's big on the sleeves. Roll it up. It gives it a really fun look when you roll up your sleeves. So just roll up those sleeves. It's gonna take off some of that length and add a really cute look. You could also, if you had just a plain white t-shirt, layer that underneath and roll it up together, you know, like we used to do back in the day. So you just roll up the sleeves like so, and this fabric's a little bit more stretchy, so it might not stay, but kind of gives you that idea to just roll up the sleeve. And I've gone to the side, so just like that. It's really cute. I'm actually gonna grab more quarters. Now you're not gonna pinch the fabric, keep continually going one over the next, but I'm gonna find where it is, and I'm gonna grab this bigger chunk that leads off of where the quarter is. So the top piece, so to say, and I'm just gonna go down a little ways. And I'm actually going to wrap the rubber band around it twice. And what I'm doing is it's creating almost like a petticoat kind of look, changing the whole dynamic of this dress. I usually go 3 or even 4 down, especially if I oversize. But look at that. It has created this cute button look, which is amazing, simple, and you'll have money for the vending machine if you decide you need something later. But it's pulling in that extra material on the dress. Grab your belt. That's gonna pull that material in. Just like that. Boom, I've pulled the material in. Maybe I put a Shirley on top. Kind of takes out some of that extra length, but this, so yes, here's the difference of this being an extra large, much longer, but very comfortable. And in the summer, I don't wear leggings underneath. It's a very great summer dress. It's great for the weather, nice and breathable. So just like that, or oversize if you want. Take a thin belt. I just got this. I think I paid like $1. I mean, check out your thrift stores too. So just take your belt, get that good and tight. And you're gonna actually going to end up covering this. So I'm going to just turn it around. And I'm going to take this Carly and I'm going to pull it up and over. You almost make it look like it's two different pieces. Obviously it's the same design. But you go up and over and then adjust it as needed. I usually recommend this with like a little bit heavier material, maybe leggings material one. It tends to stay just a little bit better. But I've made it look like it's a tunic on top and a skirt. And this is where you can also really adjust that back length. You don't want it as long in the back, pull it more into the back. So it tapers down to the back. Now it's created more of an even skirt all the way around. I think it looks nice back here, draped a little bit more. I like the oversized in the sleeve, but again, you know, I could roll these up. It's a fun summer look, going oversized with the Carly and having that belt on. It's just a really fun look. And again, you know what? Take a jean jacket. This happens to be a LuLaRoe Jackson, so it's a little bit longer. Maybe you're going out for the evening. Look at that. Nobody would know with this on and like this that this dress is 3 sizes too big. It just adds a little fun look, giving me a little bit of an empire style waist. You know, we're all different shapes and sizes, and that's great. Like me, sometimes I want to have a little bit more shape up here. Do that empire style. And definitely go oversized, just like this. And it works great with all material. Typically the heavier ones seem to lay a little bit better, but I love this fabric, and I wanted to show you with a little bit more difficult fabric to work with in regards to styling. Again, the skirt length is all the same now. Is anybody going to really know that this was a Carly? We're going to go, what new LuLaRoe style is that? Flower. Because this one's oversized, so again, now you can tell. You're going to grab your fabric, and I usually go down a little bit further, so it's really going to pull it up. And I try to go up to the side of my leg, because I like to do a little peekaboo on the leg. Pull the fabric out like this. You're going to grab a tail, that's what you hear most people commonly refer it to, and go until it's tight. So this is a smaller hairband, so it'll just take twice. So you have this tail, and you're going to flatten it out like a baker's hat over where you have that first hair tie. Now remember, this took me a little bit to learn, about a year ago, but I've got it down now. So find where your knob is, take another rubber band, and I just use a small, thin rubber band. I kind of pull it out like this, and then take that rubber band and go around until it's tight. Make sure you're using a thin one. It'll kind of disguise in much better. And look at that. It's a cute little flower. And it goes great. And you've changed the look of the dress. I've pulled it in some. Again, look at that. A little bit of a peekaboo leg. And you've got a fun little flower right here that isn't going to squirt anybody in the face with water. Put on a necklace, throw on a jacket, any layering piece. Again, phenomenal. And that's how you do the flower. I've had a lot of people ask about that. If you're ever curious, please come down to the Lula Cave and I'd be happy to show you how to style all these pieces in person. Bring your personal items and we can definitely go over all of that. Another way, you could tie this on the sides right here, or you could take this, pull it in right here, lower, and grab, like I said, grab a handful of fabric. You could do this in the back. Make sure you're doing it when it's on the hanger. So just like this, and obviously you don't want to leave a bunch like this, so you just adjust. Adjust how you want it and where you want it to hit. Do you want it to hit higher up here, lower down here, a little bit of a peekaboo leg? You could do it over here if you wanted, pull it tight. Another end, when you're done, just pull it loose. If you want to take it in the back right here, you could do a wrap dress. So I'll show you how to do it on this one. And this fabric is great for this. So you're going to pull it out to the side, find your seam on the side right here. You're just going to pull that fabric off to the side like this. Take your arm. You're going to kind of karate chop, I say, over to the other side. What you're going to do is you're going to push this fabric in underneath. So you're going to go underneath there. You're going to pinch it. Make sure you get that fabric that's on top. Grab that. Just like that. Get it good and tight. And this is how you create a wrap dress. No more, look, it doesn't have that Carly look. It's now wrapped around tighter. And this is actually one of my new favorite ways to do it. I think it really fancies it up. And if you have this showing under here, rock it like it was meant to be that way. Or you could take your fabric and kind of roll it right here. And you can do another push in and a tie right there. Just push it in and seal it off, kind of say. But this, just right here, it's just pushed in and it's banded from underneath. So it looks like a fancy wrap dress. Throw on a necklace, layering piece, you're good to go. All right, everybody, I'm back in a small Carly, which is my normal size. As you can see, it's hitting me perfect on the shoulders and throughout the body. So this is a classic tee, and I grabbed an extra large. I'm typically a medium or a large, but I wanted to go oversized to show you how to wear this over top of the Carly. And this, I love this in the summer. I usually do it in the summer. I like the way it looks. And this is where you can go oversized or use a Carly, sorry, a classic tee that you already have. So just throw it on over top. Kind of adjust it as needed, front and back. So you will notice you get a little bit of this neckline here, but when we adjust it, it's going to look like it was intentionally meant to be there. So I get it over the sleeves like this and roll the sleeve together. Very cute. So this is an extra large over a small Carly, extra large classic tee. You're just gonna pull it up kind of to your natural waist time and then pull this fabric out front, out. I love this classic tee. Somebody needs to give this a good home. Pull it out like this to the side. You're gonna, again, just wind it. Twirl, 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 like you're making a bun. Let it kind of wrap around itself. And then just tie it off. And I tuck that tail inside so that it's not showing. And just like that, I will kind of roll this in. Just that. I could roll the sleeves together if I wanted. If you roll your sleeves up, you're going to see the underneath of that Carly. For this purpose, we're just going to leave it down. And look. You've taken it on top, you made it look like it's a skirt. It's really fun. And just think in the summer, when you don't need leggings, you can wear a cute pair of almost gladiator sandals with this. It'd be really pretty. So this is a classic tee. I went with an extra large, I went a size up. So this is where you can utilize having an oversized classic tee. So you could tie this in the middle, you could have it off to the side. Put this knot wherever you're most comfortable with it. And I'll show you what it looks like off to the side. So it's the same concept, you're just gonna find the fabric. Pull it off to the side like this. Kind of adjust it around my midsection. Pull it underneath a little bit. Pull it off to the side. Twirl, 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 twirl. Keep twirling. Keep spinning till it's tight. And then you're gonna just tie it. Tuck it in just like that. And that's tied off to the side. Put a jean jacket over. Take a long layering necklace. This works great with any body style. Throw on a cute necklace, you're good to go. And look at that. This is a classic tee over a Carly. And if you want to oversize your Carly too, oversize your Carly and do the same thing with the top. That top's gonna pull it in. It's gonna look like you have a nice long skirt on the bottom. It's great. So the next one I want to show you layered over a Carly is a perfect tee. So it's like the classic tee. You want to go one size down from your normal. For this, I went with my true size because it's split on the side on a perfect tee, and it flares out. It gives me enough to work with my normal size. So I went with this really cute. This is a small perfect tee since I'm typically a medium. Sleeves are a little bit longer on this one. So don't worry, we'll cover over the Carly. Oops. A little bit hooked in there. All right, you're gonna have that top kind of peekaboo through again. Don't worry. So the Carly is, you know, great piece, but look at the perfect tee, split on the side. So a couple ways that you could do this. I've done it before, where I've just taken it in the back, and I know you're thinking, Kelly, but what do I do with the fabric that is in the back? I'm gonna show you. It's pretty easy what you're gonna do with it. So I just grab one piece on the side, and adjust it like this, and then what's in the back right here, I'm actually gonna grab this and just tuck this up underneath. And I'm gonna just take it and smooth it out. Obviously you don't want a lump in your back, but you can take it like that, or this is another fun way to do it. Grab where it splits on the side back there. Find my side. And pull it around and tighten the front. Or even just take it, tuck it underneath on the sides. And this is where you could definitely adjust your Carly as well. So this is a perfect tee with a Carly. So then you don't have that knot here in the front. You could do it knotted to the side because you could tie your perfect tee up on the side. You could tie it up on just one side and let the other piece accentuate down, giving it an asymmetrical look. But just in the back like this, and then I've got this little right here, and you can always tuck your tail in the back, something similar to this. I'm just going to tuck it and smooth it around. But this is just to give you an idea of how you can wear your perfect tee with the perfect Carly. Long necklace again. You actually, another cute look to do, just grab your stretchy belt, make it look like it was meant to be two different pieces, and just take that belt and put it right over that perfect tee. How cute is that? So it looks like I have a skirt and a top on. Roll up the sleeves, don't be afraid. And because the perfect tee is a little bit longer, I find that you can't really roll up the Carly sleeve with it, but you can definitely roll up that perfect tee sleeve with it. So I'm just gonna roll it up. Ta-da! Perfect tee over a Carly, and even threw a belt on. Looks like it was meant to be. So you're thinking only top pieces. Oh my friends, you can put the Carly with a skirt. So this is a Cassie skirt. This is a large. So one of the favorite things about the Cassie for me is that you can do a scarf with it. So why not scarf it up? Huh. So just like that, the tag really accentuates it. So just for this purpose here, rotate around. I've got a scarf, my Carly, and I'm on my way. Just like that. But that's not why I just grabbed this Cassie. Just to show you that is actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Cassie on underneath my Carly, and then I'm going to do what I call the peekaboo style. And remember, Cassies are a pencil skirt. Don't be worried. They're not restrictive. They're very supportive, friendly, kind, and nice. And I can go anywhere from a small all the way up to a large. They're very stretchy and they're forgiving, as you can tell. They're great. Okay. So really, you can't tell I have it on. So what I'm going to do is take my Carly off to the side, right about here. I'm going to pull that fabric up. And actually, I'm going to pull it up to here because I want to show off this beautiful Cassie. And I'm going to just twist it and twist it. twisting around. I'll have enough to tuck in, tie off. So something similar just like that. I'm just going to knot it off to the side. Kind of want that a little bit flatter, so I'm going to knot it off just like that. And I've got a Carly and a Cassie. If you have any questions, just let me know. Some other really cute ways, if you guys have the Amy one of the newer styles, I don't have it, but it's a button-up shirt. A button-up the top like 3, and down here take that, tie it up with a button-up shirt, and then roll up the sleeve. If your husbands have got a button-up shirt, take that. If you've got your own, layer it over, roll up the sleeve. How cute would that be over the Carly? So this is what I say is the Carly is the master of disguise when it comes to being able to style it. You can change the whole look of the piece so you don't even know what it started with. And that just gives you more options. It's not a one-hit wonder. You're going to get many different ways to utilize that piece in your closet, and that's going to be excellent. Until next time, keep watching through the styling videos that I already have and utilize them. And let's have a great year, guys. I look forward to sharing more with you, and take care.